well? Are we beautiful? Risk it, the lights are dimmed. Are we beautiful? Are we young? I'm not young. I'm quite old. I say quite old, I can remember hope. If I could have a superpower, it would be gets to the toilet on time. Good news, I can still get an erection. Bad news, only on a bus. But what that does, what that brings to me comedically, is that I've lived through what most of you young people would call history. Elvis Presley, the birth of rock and roll, the summer of free love, 1969. I was there. I didn't fucking get any. No, I was only 10. But the big boys let me listen while they talked about it, and that was groovy. As the 60s turned into the 70s, in an attempt to get attention from girls, I said that I was a poet, and to that end I wrote one poem. Would you like to hear my poem? Yeah. Here we go. My poem is entitled, Mary Had a Little Lamb. Now, I see no purpose in lying to you. I stole that title. Mary had a little lamb, potato, carrots, a few peas. The 70s turned to the 80s. In 1985, I went to a free Nelson Mandela concert. I didn't get one. That whole poetry thing was not succeeding in getting me attention from women. So I decided to become a singer-songwriter. Would you like a song? Yay! Now, given how shit the poem was, kinda hoping that nobody's built up big expectations over the song. A little song for the ladies. Oh, I wrote a wee song, sure it's all about foreplay, and this is how long it lasts. The 80s turned into the 90s. In the early 90s, I attempted to enter the magic circle, but that girl moved her arse at the last minute. I met a woman. I fell in love. We did what lovers do. We went to the big film of the decade, Free Willy. I think she was a touch more disappointed than me. The girl I fell in love with was Dutch, so I followed my nether regions to the Netherlands. Oh yeah, there's going to be clever shit you're going to have to keep on your toes. And here I think I might get some sympathy for the lads here, because in the town I lived in Holland, I lived on one side of the red light district, but I worked on the other. So twice a day, I had to walk through, let's face it, the most beautiful women in the world, garnished in lingerie, served under glass. But I was just an ordinary man, a working man. I could afford no intercourse with these young ladies. But what I did like to do, from time to time, was lick the window and run like fuck. Oh yes, good people, I have made an Amsterdam whore look both dirty and used. How bad am I? I see a light flashing, which means that's all the time I've got, so I'll have to tell you the rest another day. Thank you very much, you've been a joy.